Hey, good morning, beautiful people. How y'all doing this morning? I want to give a quick shout out to my guy Brock on Clubhouse. He said something the other day that kind of like stuck with me. He said, "Don't put a period where God put a comma." And I was thinking about it, I'm like, don't put a period where God put a comma at, right? And I was thinking, like, there's been times in our lives to where we limit our abilities, we limit ourselves, we limit our opportunities by either not believing in ourselves, and when I mean not believing in ourselves is like we stop taking action. We stop doing. We stop putting forth the effort to get to that dream, to get to that vision, to execute on that particular strategy. We give up on it, and we think that we can't make it. We limit ourselves, and we are putting a period where God put a comma at. And when there's a comma in a sentence, that means there's something else coming. So I want to tell you guys that I want to encourage you guys today not to limit yourselves, because you don't know what the Lord has in store for you. We do know that there is greatness. We do know that the Bible talks about how there's blessings, and that the Lord will give us so much that there's not going to be room enough to receive it. All we gotta do is believe and acknowledge Him as our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, right? And so I want to encourage all those believers right now not to give up on your faith, not to give up on who you are and whose you are. I want you guys to keep pushing forward. It does not matter. It does not matter to where if you feel like you're gonna lose your job, or you're gonna get fired, or you late on that payment, or you're about to get kicked out, or some of you guys might lose your kids to the CPS, or your car might have got towed. Whatever it is, whatever situation that has happened, it's not over. But you cannot think that this is just the end all be all, right? Don't put a period right there, like, oh, this is it. There's something else that's gonna come behind that. But you just have to keep fighting for that. Whether it's custodies for your kids, whether you trying to get that next payment, whether somebody might donate to you. You may be able to borrow some money from somebody. There might be a grant out there. There might be a loan out there, right? There might be something that happens in your particular case that ends up getting you out. But you have to have faith in something, right? And even if those particular things happen, if you might end up, getting your car code, losing your kids, getting kicked out of the house, whatever it is, there is light at the end of the tunnel. But you got to keep that comma there. You can't keep that period there, right? You can't give up on the opportunity. You can't give up on you getting that goal. You can't give up on you getting that new house. You can't give up on getting that new car. You can't give up on, getting married. You can't give up on those things that you have been striving for. Don't put a period where God put a comma. Because the Lord has, in my life, the Lord has continued to keep working for me. He's continued to keep working with me. By me having the money, to pay for things. When my account has been negative, when my credit wasn't that good, the Lord has blessed me to where for some reason I end up getting a deposit, or somebody has looked out for me, or there's been a job opportunity. There has always been something there to put me into position to keep on winning, and the Lord is keep showing on His miraculous power. And you cannot give up on that side. Do not put a period where the Lord puts a comma. We are selling ourselves short, and you do not have enough value in yourself. You don't have enough value or conviction in the Lord that He's going to make a way out of no way. That is on you. That's on you. That's your self-esteem. That's your value. That's your belief. That's your faith. That is all on you. And you gotta change your mind. And I can guarantee, if you change the way that you think, if you change the way that you perceive things, if you change your faith, I'm telling you that things will change. But you cannot keep doing the same things you've been doing. You can't keep putting periods where commas are supposed to be at. Let things play out. Let people help you. Look for those opportunities. Don't be too prideful to where you can't receive that help, to where that comma can keep going. But you are putting periods where God's putting those commas at. And you need to stop with that mindset. Because if you keep doing that, you will cease. Whatever negativity, whatever things that you're thinking about, whatever bad can happen, it will happen. But that's because you are willing it. But in my mind, I'm not letting that happen. In my mind, I strive towards greatness. In my mind, I'm not going to lose my job. In my mind, I'm not getting kicked out. In my mind, my bank account is full. In my mind, I have enough money to not only help myself, but the others around me. In my mind, my credit score is excellent. In my mind, I'm not losing out on anything. In my mind, I'm healthy. And for some of y'all on Clubhouse, in my mind, my neck stretch. Right? But come on, y'all. We got to change the narrative. We got to change our minds, and we got to keep that comma. Don't put a period where the Lord God puts a comma. And you got to remember, you have to mean something to you. And when you mean something to yourself, can't nobody stay down the direction that you don't want to be. It's your boy, Larry Lamar. Peace.